we're pursuing funding mechanisms that encourage private companies to develop products and services for the poor. Now, we know in these tight budget times that our resources are limited and we have to make hard choices about where our support will have the biggest impact. That means we have decided to focus on two key areas, global health and food security. Our Global Health Initiative and our Feed the Future initiative are intended to make long-term, large-scale investments in a smaller number of partner countries rather than peppering support across different issues and regions. We want some success stories. You know, if you look at the history of development in Africa, there are some bright spots, but there are too many places that just haven't advanced the way they need to. If you look at development in Latin America, there are many success stories, but the inequity that exists between the rich and the poor is the highest of any place in the world. So how do we build middle classes and middle class institutions? These are some of the issues that we're grappling with because we want sustainable development progress. We're also working to ensure that the department's capabilities are aligned with our long-term priorities. Anne-Marie's work on our very first quadrennial diplomacy and development review, along with Deputy Secretary Jack Lew and Rod Shaw, is moving us closer to that goal. Now, if this sounds like a full agenda, that's because it is. And frankly, we could use your help. We need our retired foreign service and civil service employees to assist us. And we actually have a program called WAE, W-A-E, When Actually Employed. It enables our foreign and civil service retirees to continue contributing to our work without sacrificing your annuities. Our coordinator for reconstruction and stabilization, Ambassador John Herbst, is looking for WAEs, W-A-E-S's, who are willing to deploy on short notice to work on critical conflict prevention and post-conflict stabilization missions. WAEs can join the Civilian Response Corps as standby members and receive specialized training that will help them apply their skills and experience working alongside our full-time active members. We've already deployed WAEs, your peers and your counterparts. We've deployed WAEs to Iraq, Afghanistan, and Chad. We've deployed you in support of our earthquake response in Haiti. And I hope all of you will think hard about taking advantage of this opportunity because we have more work than we can say grace over. We are fully engaged every minute of the day, and we need your experience and expertise for these kind of short-term assignments. Now, going back to my initial point, our country faces a lot of difficult decisions. Our economy still is not producing jobs the way it should. We are still trying to make sure that we get our kids educated for the future, not for the past. And we have a lot on our plate when it comes to the domestic agenda. But when it comes to foreign policy, issues that affect every American are often not as widely understood or known. And we need your help not only if you can deploy for a short period of time, but also to be advocates and messengers on behalf of the global issues, their complexity that we are confronting, and what the State Department and USAID are doing about them. So we welcome not only your visit once a year on Foreign Affairs Day, but we not only welcome, we invite your continuing involvement in the work of the State Department. And it is exciting for me to be a Secretary of State at this point in America's history, and to know that I can rely on so many people with your levels of understanding. We do need you. And so I guess my final point would be that if there's any way you can be of help, if there's any ideas you have, we want to hear them. Because we think that the next couple of years will set the tone for the first half of the 21st century. How successful the United States can be in asserting our leadership, in helping to shape that future, a future we hope of peace, progress, and prosperity, is critical to the well-being of our children and grandchildren, and to the country that we all have loved and served. Thank you very much.
Before, we'd like to ask you to remain here. We will be showing the plaque ceremony on the big screen and in just a few minutes. Thank you very much.